What I'm telling is truth. Can lose some pounds. If you put a woman in what we call 30-day challenge, she trims. She trims. So if your wife is growing excessively weight, like this, check. You know, there are some women that does not pay much attention to that, and there are some women that cannot control this. As they can control talking, they can control a receiving also. They can say, woman, if you see the mountain, when she settled and soup is there, settle with they say, we are down all this mountain. I will level you now. And she just be taking it small before you know it, she levels everything. And you look for where that thing entered. There are some people, you look for where that thing, you can't see where that thing entered. Am I talking to somebody? Somebody shout amen. Hallelujah. But you must also teach her how to listen. I mean it. They can also teach her. At first she will be crying, she will be shouting. I would like to teach on this again. See, a man, you can control the eating habit of your wife. You can tell your wife, honey, we'll be having dinner together. Breakfast together. In the afternoon, later lunch, you can eat anything. You are not around that time. But in night, when she now comes, it's like, this is what we eat. When she brings that, you say, this is what we are eating. You can help her. Apart from after childbearing, how a woman was taken care of, one of the things that makes women to grow this thing, the truth, is that it's what they eat. Is their eating habit. That's all. There's a woman you can see, biscuit pass they eat, Coke pass they eat, Indomie pass at the center eat, sweet pass eat, chewing gum eat. Before the day is, she has eaten something that is up to this height. From God. It's like you know one girl. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I walk away from this now. Listen, you as a man, you should plan your home. But I want to tell every man here, no matter how unsubmissive your wife is, if your marriage fails, you are the one that should be blamed. Now to handle that woman. And let me say what I've started telling people recently. I encourage people steady on this. Look up, let me tell you that. Look up, let me tell you. See, if you're a young girl here, no matter how in a haste you are, if you're a man here, no matter how in a haste you are, cut before you marry. And if you can cut up to 1 year, that's good. You marry your friend. It's during courtship a woman knows whether she can submit to this man. Everything that is happening in marriage now that is causing divorce would have been avoided during courtship. And courtship is not a must that people will marry. It's getting along to know whether this will work out. And if you don't have a good and healthy courtship, you will not have a healthy home or healthy marriage. Am I talking to you? Huh? It is better that you have a broken courtship engagement than a broken home. That one, some glory has gone. Let me say it again. No matter in a haste, this generation of a woman I want to marry now, you see a young girl, she can be very stupid. When I say stupid, you see what a young girl will be doing. You'll be asking herself, does a woman has a dignity again? A woman does not have one again. We are the days where you know a man wants to talk to a woman. A man is not talking how to do that. A woman will not be the one carrying herself looking for a man. That's rubbish. He that findeth a wife, not she that findeth a man. He that findeth. Young girl, put some color in your life. Put some dignity in your life. Carry yourself well. You see this generation. Do you know that? Do you know we are having a high rate of unhealthy marriage? And when marriage is unhealthy, the children can't be right. He started making a healthy home. Because why say children can be right? The child can learn how to beat the mother from the father. Oh, did I say can learn how to beat the wife from the father? Because the father is beating the mother. The father does not take care of the mother. And let children learn by observation. Learn by observation. Somebody shout amen. I know seen some young men. You've seen it. They're in a relationship. He said the way he's behaving. He can walk away. He does not care. You can't tell the girl anywhere. Because that's the way the father used to walk away from home without the mother knowing. It's not what you question me. Are you not seeing some young girls that are in a relationship? And the guy is not even ashamed of himself. And the guy is one buying things for the guy buy this thing. Go and check the father of that guy. The father was not taking care of them. The father does not pay their school fees. They do a lot of things to them. The father did not do well. Because it's a shameful thing that you're in a relationship. A woman is one taking care of you. You're in a relationship. A woman is one buying your shirts. You're in a relationship. You're in cageship. She's one buying this. She's one buying this. I'm not saying the person cannot give. I'm not saying all those things. I'm not saying there is no exchange of gifts. Let me say it again. Be very careful. If your marriage is not a good one, it will affect your children. There's some young girls out there, they don't want to do anything with a man because of the way they saw the father treated the mother. Some even went as far as marrying the second wife. Some went as far as marrying the third wife. Do you know how much it will damage the heart of your children? Do you know the wickedness you are doing and you are causing and the pains in the heart of your children? Listen, if you must see great heights, if you must see spiritual speed, you must sit down and put order in your marital life. If your marriage is not a sweet one now, you must sit down. Maybe I think that I will even stop this. I'll stop the message. If it touches my heart, I might even continue in second service. There are a lot of cosmetics in church. There's a lot of cosmetics out there. People will be at home. They can't be at peace. And listen, hear this thing. Who did God question? It's the man. It was the man. If your wife is not looking for peace, look for peace. Look for peace. You don't look for your wife when you need that, when you need the other side. She's your wife. She is not your machine. She is your wife. She's a human being. She's not your machine. You should be able to care that your wife is in pains. You should be able to care that your wife is crying. You should be able to care that your wife things are not going well with her. You should be able to care. You should be able to do what? You should be able to care. Father, will give you all the praise. So I'll give you praise.